Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
System 1 loaded! Oh, we're here with Nintendo. Nintendo's E3. Let's hope they don't screw this up like every other E3 so far. Because every other one was so boring. Waking up. Getting all hyped for something. Okay, so Sakurai already somewhat teased a Smash Bros. Character. He supposedly he teased it. I didn't look it up because I don't want to see if he ended up teasing it too much, like maybe spoiler tease. So I just refused to look into it. I was like, hey, knowing that he teased it was good enough for me. Then we also have a chance to hear about Animal Crossing probably, because isn't that coming out this year? I hope they don't talk anything about Pokemon too much, because they've already like done enough. They showed a quick teaser of the game the first time around, and I spent 2 hours complaining about it because of graphics. I'll never let myself live that down. It was way too long for a 7-minute video. And then they had a direct recently. Ooh, there was just some loading. They had a direct recently for it and showed like the embiggening and all that, and that's good enough. There doesn't need to be more. I want the demon from Bible Black in Smash. For a second, when I saw you spell Deamon, I thought it was Doraemon. But yeah, there's not much they can show that I can think of. Metroid Prime 4, they pretty much scrapped and restarted, so I don't think that's coming out anytime soon. So there's no point really showing that. The most they could say is, oh, we're working on it, and then just leave it at that. It is early for me. Please. There is a personal thing that I would like to hear. Just that, like, them tell us when Terraria is coming out on the Switch. I've been addicted to that game for a while now, and they've like the team that works on Terraria announced it like more than a year ago that it was coming out the year that they announced it. Then it didn't, and then they've gone pretty silent ever since. And they kept. I spelled it wrong, but meh. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Get people hyped for Metroid Prime 4 by giving out the trilogy on Switch? Yeah, that would make sense. That'd make total sense. Oh yeah, because we actually talked about that. When you were asking me how would that work with the motion controls, and then I told you that there's actually pretty good motion controls in the Joy-Cons. But yeah, Terraria, they mocked it. They ever since they failed to give it on the date that they were going to give, or the year they were going to give it out, all they've been saying is, oh, it's coming, and they haven't released it since. And it's really annoying. Would be great to take out motion controls, but oh well. Well, they could take it out. They could add. I don't know if they should. I don't know if they would. I mean, not should. I don't know if they would because all the games have had it. Well, no, not all of the games. The GameCube ones didn't have it, but I just mean like the original trilogy had it, right? So I just don't know if they would throw that away if they remade the trilogy again, but they could always do like both. I don't see why they can't give the players an option. Why wouldn't they give the players the option? Like, hey, if you want motion controls here, it's there. But also, here is analog. They can't. It is pretty much how Prime 3 is fucking much motion controls. Yeah, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. Like, they could have both of them in there. And Metroid Prime 3, they could have, like, I'm jumping the gun a bit. Like, in the end, we both know they possibly wouldn't, but if they didn't want to be lazy, they could have actually done it. Oh, we're starting. Like, even opening some doors. Skills. Or they could do like Splatoon, where it's like mixed. Because at least you have the analog controls, but then you also still have the motion. Not actual gameplay. Oh! Oh, we're starting! We're just starting! We're starting with it! Is this Dragon Quest? I just see a horse and think Dragon Quest. I don't know why. Oh my god, it's Dragon Quest Kid. It's the Dragon Quest Kid, isn't it? It is! It's the Dragon Quest Kid! It's quiet? Let me fix that. How's that? Oh! Little slimes. I'm guessing those are other Dragon Quest characters that you used to play as. So it's gonna be like Mega Man, where Mega Man calls on the other Mega Mans. Oh no, you can just straight up play them! They're skins! That is crazy! I wasn't wrong though, they did call on some friends. I was about to say they are skins. So they do have a Smash like Mega Man. Summer 2019, oh my god, it's coming out soon. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remembered the horse. They've showed this friggin' trailer so many goddamn times it was hard not to remember. Well, isn't it a new game? Definitive edition. Isn't this like a new Dragon Quest that just recently came out?
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo. In this Nintendo Direct for E3 2019, we'll showcase a variety of games, many of them coming soon. But before we dig into the next game, there is someone I'd like to introduce first. What? What are you doing here?
The fuck?
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
Oh god. Nintendo with the corniness.
Not this way.
No, this way.
Bye-bye.
Oh god.
Are you related?
No, I want
but we
sexy
get that a
Bowser.
lot.
Well, let's get back to it. Please, take it away.
So corny.
Everyone, I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct. This is our chance to show the world we have games for every type of player on Nintendo Switch. Whether you love action,
Where's Rob
RPGs,
Mario?
or you're just looking for something new, we've got you covered.
Okay, so let's get a look at one of those games by taking a tour of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, I completely forgot about Luigi's Mansion. They teased it like a while back and then never heard anything about it since.
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh, lucky him. Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more than meets the eye.
I like hentai games. Yay!
Things take a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You want to leave. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up. Luigi's new
Suck them hard. I like that. That after friggin' Dad said hentai games.
and other new features as well. First, the slam. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some damage. It helps to get other ghosts in on the action. Next, the suction shot. Fire the plunger to attach it to something, then pull the string and you can destroy furniture and more. It's effective against certain ghost types too. Sometimes ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a
He's always scared.
the powerful air pressure released will blow away ghosts, and it's perfect for when you need a little air. We simply can't overlook the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely Gooigi. Change between Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do everything from slipping through metal fences to walking on spikes. Indeed, there are obstacles too great for Luigi to handle.
That is brutal.
And if you pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, it makes for a great co-op partner.
Oh, it's got multiplayer.
With caution, Gooigi and water definitely don't mix. Now please direct your attention to the Scare Scraper. Spooky? Sure. Yet it also houses up to 8 players for local or online co-op games.
It's got even more multiplayer.
All ghosts before time runs out. Seek and find our dear misplaced toads, and face any challenges the tower throws at you together. What a place to wake up in. A haunted hotel with floor after floor of oddities. Many traps and mischievous ghosts lurk within. What will befall our missing Mario and friends?
Excuse me.
And his dear
Yeah.
brother Luigi
So excited for this game.
rests in your hands. Luigi's Mansion.
God. I'm gonna have to go back and play the first one. Finish it on video. Because I started it.
So that was Luigi's Mansion 3, the latest game in a series that I personally love. And we can look forward to seeing some of the new gameplay elements that await in this strange hotel as we dive deeper into
Can't
this
play the second though.
Nintendo Treehouse.
Don't have a 3DS.
2019. We'll be streaming content, some you've never seen before, right from the show floor, including live gameplay of Super Mario Maker 2. And on day 3, our Treehouse staff will get their hands on some promising indie games that are new to Nintendo Switch. While you watch today's Nintendo Direct, keep an eye out for this icon to learn what other games will appear on Nintendo Treehouse.
You're just gonna watch the second? Yeah, I'll probably have to do that too.
You don't wanna miss it. Or this.
Just to get the story.
Have a look.
Netflix. Oh yeah, I already knew about this. This is the Dark Crystal or whatever.
What has become of... No! What have they done?
Oh, they're making it a game?
Unchecked for an age. Evil takes root. Darkness spreads. But from this dark light, brighter than the three suns, they spark to life. Heroes of Thra, strong and brave. Strength and bravery alone will not save Thra. No! Unlock your true potential. Unite as one. Only together can you defeat what is to come. Heroes of Thra. They're going to need all the help they can get.
Dark Crystal. They're making a tactics game. Oh yeah, this too. So adorable. Wait, what? You can make your own dungeon! September.
Mana.
Collection of mana. Available later today.
I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her?
Witcher? Interesting. Geralt's coming to Smash. Geralt versus Snake. Chat isn't
We're going
updating.
to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Fire Emblem.
Like a class reunion?
You will come, won't you? Years ago, we fought here as classmates.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history. What should we do, Teach?
Kill every last one of them!
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak.
So the veil star consumes even the darkness itself.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship so we can open our true hearts to one another.
So animal.
My teacher.
Both sides of time are revealed to you. What shall you do?
How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever.
July. Did it have a date before now?
Nintendo Switch is the only gaming console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go. In fact, with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
Yeah, let's go in the middle of the woods and play Resident Evil. Not that I know of.
Perfect, right?
They're gonna get murdered. All while playing a scary game. And now they're just walking into someone's house.
Hey, we're there.
Okay, let's do this.
Resident Evil.
Can you open it?
Try. See what's through there.
Never open the front door.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay, 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 okay. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it.
She just keeps making the same noise. God, she'd be annoying inside. I couldn't even say it. I stopped myself from saying it because I laughed too hard. 2 more Resident Evil titles on Switch.
Resident Evil.
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she!
The frig?
Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something.
Oh, it's him! No heroes die, or whatever.
But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin.
So is this actually the game?
Start the game.
Yeah, this is No More Heroes 3. So this is the actual one. Because the other one wasn't like the other two. The other one that they released on the Switch was just sort of a fun spin-off. So they're actually... Okay, so they're coming back within 2020. Good to hear. Because I heard that game was actually quite fun.
This is Kaiser. He led an elite team of Contras during the war. Hungry beast. HB is actually a cyborg.
Cuddle.
I love him so much.
Cuddly.
This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket.
Killer.
Survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet.
You soiled my armor.
First two I hear are great. Crazy thing is the first two were on the Wii, and then it just disappeared till from now. Contra. Oh, a Contra collection? Yeah. Always have to give a collection after you show a new game, huh? I played a bit of this. There was a demo on the Switch and I tried it out. It was okay.
Don't give up.
Begin the mission.
It's your call, rookie. The battle's already started?
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you.
A new awakening draws nigh.
It's How to Train Your Dragons. It's How to Train Your Dragons meets Star Fox. thinking Scalebound. Scalebound has a guy with like headphones fighting while a dragon's next to him fighting with him.
Konnichiwa. Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the
That
latest
Scalebound
games
was
in
like
the
canned.
series, Pokemon Sword
Yep, here we go.
and Pokemon Shield.
Please don't talk too much about it.
Developers from Game Freak showcased the new Galar region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there.
Wooloo!
Until these games launch, so please stay tuned. By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the
Oh, I
world
like that.
with you. You may not be able to
At least
use
it's not
the
obsolete.
device as a
Xbox
game
canned it.
controller,
Nintendo
but if you
might
spend
have
some
picked it
quality
up.
time with a favorite Pokemon of yours, then something good might happen. In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3,
I like that they're actually utilizing that thing instead of throwing it away.
for the first time anywhere in the world. In this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms in the Galar region, the one and only Water Gym, where the Water-type gym leader Nessa will be there waiting for you. If you're attending this year's show, I encourage you to experience a battle between Dynamax Pokemon, which is an advanced strategy from this region. Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct, stay tuned for live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Treehouse Live. And now I'd like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
What? Is it a car thing? Because you said shift gears. No, it's that cop one. Robo Doggo!
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack.
Where's Robo Doggo?
Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world. Through blood, sweat, and years of research, we finally made it. The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies.
Oh, you can use them?
Of course.
Turn them into your, like, pet?
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts of
Robo Doggo.
No use! The override release isn't going through!
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
No way. There's no way. What good could this possibly be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
A blessing from the Legion. Or maybe I should say, a curse.
We can't turn back now.
I've gotta know the whole truth. He's still alive out there. I know he is.
They keep saying everything is being shown at the trios. Who would have thought this is an actual gameplay? It's Bonnie and Clyde. Empire of Sin.
Death by our hands.
is
Ah, Marvel.
They deserve something much worse.
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win.
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Jump in anytime now, darlings.
Ghost Rider.
They will pay for what they've done.
Oh my god.
All hope is fleeting in the face of Thanos.
Nightcrawler! Whoa, they already got an expansion pass going. Da 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 da. It's a woman. Oh, they're bringing this back. Yoshi. Oh fuck. Peach kicking Tails in the face. You can go retro. That's so weird. Now they're gonna play ballet.
So, what do you think?
I was worried for a
Now
sec
for
that
some
we would
follow-up
not get one.
information on a game that fans have been waiting for. Please take a look.
Hold your sarcasm.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon be
Oh.
landing at the deserted island.
Excuse me? Voice acting now? Oh! Can I whack someone with those sticks? Oh my god! It looks really good! Oh my god! Oh! 2020? Fuck off! Thought it was coming out this year. Oh, fuck you, nuke. extorting people since the old
We
days.
announced this title as a 2019 release. However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of 2020. To ensure that the game is the best it can be, we must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought.
Fine.
We hope you look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing. On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr. Nogami, and the director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game.
I'm only
so please stick
begrudgingly
around until it
waiting.
starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners. So, we've prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond. Let's have a look.
2020. Spyro! Took them long enough. Ni no Kuni. Minecraft Dungeons. Not too surprised. Yeah, this was announced like freaking last year and still hasn't came out yet. Doom. Dead by Daylight. Alien Isolation. Final Fantasy. Dragon Quest. Catan. I thought it was Conquer for a second. From Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is going on? Now they're hanging out. Oh my, no, no. I think I know what that was. No way. What? They did it again! What is here? Oh my god! Holy shit! Two characters! They just fucking announced two characters! I'm sorry, Dragon Quest, but you just got owned. This is way more interesting. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! 2 more characters this year. Just announced today.
Duck Hunt silhouette was it? Please stay tuned for more information about DLC in the future. As for Nintendo Switch, we have more games in development beyond what we've shown you today. I'm looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct,
oh, they got one more thing?
we have one more thing to show you.
Oh, I love this! I love when they do that.
Thank you very much for watching.
Give us the one more thing. One more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Legend of Zelda? Yeah. Looks like Breath of the Wild DLC. Oh, it looks like actual story DLC. Oh. Is this DLC? Sequel! It's a sequel! They just announced a sequel! That's very ambitious of you. Oh my god, Banjo and Kazooie. Oh, fuck.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
And they did it again.
Welcome to E3 2019. I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America.
They did it again. They fucking tricked us and then popped him in the same place. The same fucking place too. Like they didn't even try. They didn't even try to like make it in a different area. It's like, no, this time we'll just have King K. Rool hanging out with Donkey Kong, and they'll look out the window and get punked again. Holy shit. I gotta say, they've been playing a lot safe lately. They haven't been showing us much that is going to happen in the future. Lately, like last year, they did this last year. They only showed stuff coming out the year that the E3 was. And they did it again. The only thing that I can really say they showed that was like coming out next year or many years later or something is Animal Crossing and the sequel to Breath of the Wild. But everything else seemed to be coming out this year. I would say it's for them probably playing safe, like maybe they were kind of upset that they told fans Metroid Prime was coming and then had to push it back further. So they're like, hey, let's only show stuff that we're sure for a fact is coming out sooner than later. Luigi? Is Luigi coming out 2020? I don't remember it being 2020, but maybe it is. When was it? When's the date for it? Pretty sure. I can't remember its date. No, 2019. Initial release date 2019. Luigi's Mansion 3. This is right here. I think they didn't give an actual release date. They just said 2019. Wow, someone's already uploaded it. Yeah, it just says available in 2019. I'm super excited for MUA3. Yeah, me too. There was a lot of stuff there, but like, all I'm saying is like it seems they're playing it safe. They don't want to show us anything that goes too far into the future. So like, that is okay, I guess, but at the same time, a lot of the things they show us is pretty much we've already seen before. And that's one of the problems with only showing us stuff that's coming out this year is since it's Nintendo and they do Nintendo Directs like every like month or so. We always get to see these things before E3, and then when they show it on E3, it's like, okay, yeah, you already talked about this, you already showed it. Chat isn't updating again. I like how they do it that way. I'm not waiting 5 years. Well, I'm not saying like show something 5 years in the future, Dan. I'm saying like they used to show stuff that was coming out the next year or so. That's usually what E3 was about. It was about, hey, press, look at what we have for the future. This is why you should be talking about us. That's what E3 was originally about. It was about showing the press why this console is worthy of press news. It was never really for the fans originally. The fans just took it over. And with Nintendo, since Nintendo does directs all the time, it makes more sense for Nintendo. Like Microsoft and Sony, they tend to hold on to their stuff until E3. So them telling us most of the stuff during E3 makes sense. But with Nintendo, they do directs like every month. They do a direct like every month. So E3 is the moment where they show us the most amazing stuff. While the directs are the time where they can show us all these things that are coming out this year or whatever. It just to turn your E3 into just another direct is kind of stupid, because if you're going to it just makes it less exciting, because then it's just another direct. Compared to like Microsoft and Sony, I mean. Still, no Metroid Prime sucks. News sucks. Yeah, they should have really made the trilogy thing. But if they are making it, then possibly it's not ready, and that's why it wasn't shown here today. They don't have any news for it. Like, they don't have any credible news yet for it, so they're holding on to it. If it is a thing. But yeah, all I'm saying is, if you're going to spread out your news through directs for the rest of the months, then hold on to the more rare, like, exciting news for E3. Don't saturate your E3, because I know Nintendo's not part of the console war, but if you got other consoles showing off like amazing shit, and then you are like showing off stuff that you've already shown like for the past few months, then you're just sort of like, they never work that way. What are you talking about? They used to have symphonies for games that were coming out on stages and stuff. Zelda, Skyward Sword. They had like they used to announce that like right at E3 with a giant symphony, and now they don't do it anymore because they want to play it safe. Miyamoto used to look happy on stage, and now he doesn't even get to go on stage anymore. Well, unless he's befriending with Ubisoft. Unless the Ubisoft guy says, hey, come on stage, come and hang out. He used to be super joyful on stage. They never worked like that recently, but that's because they decided to go safe. But again, like I said, last E3, they only showed stuff that were coming out that year, 2018. The E3s before that, though, they showed us shit that was coming out in the future. But I'm assuming they decided not to do that anymore because Breath of the Wild, for example, they showed that at a Wii U freaking E3, saying, oh, this is going to be on Wii U and shit. And then they didn't give us it until from the Switch was out. And they probably like, okay, that probably they got a lot of backlash from fans for that. So they were like, okay, why don't the only things we show now are things that we know for a fact are coming out the date that they say they're coming out. They announced Luigi last year and they gave us No. They announced Luigi almost at the end of the year. Not at E3. They announced it at a Nintendo Direct. What I'm talking about is E3. Nintendo Directs don't count. That's their own thing that they decide we're going to show you whenever we want to. E3 is a giant event where they have people literally come in. Well, Nintendo would be a giant screen instead of a stage, but they have fans buy tickets to come see these things. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I know for a fact it wasn't because I had to edit my own reactions to put that up. Hey guys. I know what E3 is. I'm not saying you don't know what E3 is. Here it is. I think this one's it, because I was complaining about the fact that everything got spoiled beforehand. And I actually got a dislike on this video. I got a dislike on this video, and then someone even commented, this was an amazing direct, and then I had to clarify to them that that's not what I was upset about. Indeed it was. That's why it was upsetting that most of it was spoiled to me beforehand. I love surprises. And then yeah. Tell me. Yeah. I'm assuming this is the new style. I'm assuming the person that disliked this probably watched like a few minutes in and then just like, oh, he's just complaining, fuck him, and then just gave a dislike. Brandon reacts to. Yeah. In the description, that was the first thing. Too much from me. But yeah, they showed Luigi's Mansion during this E3. Or not E3, Direct. Fuck you, hater. Screw off, Dan. But yeah, literally the two biggest things during this Direct, the two things during this Direct were spoiled to me beforehand, and I get to sit through a bunch of shit that they already announced, just to find out those are literally the only things that they had to announce that were big. And I got spoiled them. Oh, no, Animal Crossing. This was also when they announced Animal Crossing, and that was the one thing that caught me off guard. That was the one thing that caught me off guard for this Direct. Look at my bummed out face. Don't you dare! Don't you dare tell me that guy. Yeah, he doesn't have any relevance to this, does he? This is just like a funny little thing. That's a monster right there. He should be a boss. Boss battle. What's going on? What is going on? I see that Isabel has joined the fight, It makes me so proud when my friends get out there and try new things. Friends? You have friends? Oh, I just remembered. I've got other business to attend to. What? I've got to make sure everyone has a nice new place to come home to when they're ready. Yes. Ripping them out of all their cash. I'm sure they'll be tuckered out after all that camping and smashing and whatnot. So it's back to work for me. Oh, is this like
Actually, this is where they announced the new Animal Crossing, and I swear it said 2019, right? Don't tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, knew it. So I wasn't wrong about the fact that I swear to God I thought it was coming out, but then when it said 2020, I was kind of confused. Okay, so I'm fine that they pushed it back. If they want to make sure it works, if they want to make sure it's good, then yeah, fine. I'm just saying, like, I knew that it was 2019. They originally announced it as 2019, and this is probably why they decided we're only going to show stuff that is coming out that said year for E3. SpongeBob or death. Did you notice I'm wearing a SpongeBob shirt? Geek of the week. But yeah, they've pretty much strayed away from showing anything new at E3 because, again, I assume it's backlash for other things that happened. It's understandable. Nintendo's got they're pretty kind-hearted and stuff, and they don't want to hurt their fans' feelings, so they try their hardest not to. I honestly didn't notice. They showed Shadow of the Wild. Are you stating that that was one of the games that they showed that wasn't this year? Because I've already stated that. Animal Crossing and Breath of the Wild sequel was the only thing that they showed. Breath of the Wild sequel, they showed like a cinematic and then said it was in development, so that could be way into the future, judging by the little that they showed us. But yeah, I swear the Animal Crossing was only shown. The reason they showed that was mainly because they owed their fans an explanation because it wasn't going to come out this year. So they had to tell us, oh, it's been delayed. And then they showed us some footage to pay for that. Just saying it is shoot because it is so goddamn empty. Well, this is a sequel, so they have a chance to fix that problem if they actually assess it, but we don't know. Heck, there's no guarantee that it's even going to be open world. It is called Breath of the Wild sequel, so I don't see why it wouldn't be open world, but just saying it could possibly be not open world. The castle lifted up and would you be okay with a non-open world? Would only be good if there is more casts. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming in 2019. It's revealed September. So it just seems like Nintendo has pretty much given up with E3. It's just another Direct. They did show us some amazing stuff though. But like I said, they do that every month. They show us amazing stuff every month. They're always holding something for to show us, and then they show it during a Direct. The fact that they showed us 2 Smash Bros. Characters is just crazy. But again, Dragon Quest guy, you got fucking owned, dude. I don't think much people care about Dragon Quest guy after Banjo and Kazooie was shown. Everyone was asking for Banjo and Kazooie. No one was really asking for Dragon Quest guy. Well, actually, one of the older characters they were asking for, but not the newer one, not the newer Dragon Quest guy. But then again, they did show that there's different skins to switch between, so there's that. Banjo-Kazooie, though, he looks so fun. I can't wait. Only 2 characters left in the DLC pack. The one's coming out in the summer. The other one's coming out in fall. But when they say fall, that doesn't necessarily mean as soon as fall happens. That could be like near the end of fall. But whatevs. Now that we have 2 characters revealed and they're summer and fall, I don't think we're gonna get any new characters announced until from at least it gets closer to Banjo's release. Because it just make no sense to announce a 3rd one before these ones are close to their release. But yeah, people assumed that. Well, they did say that the last one. They said that these releases are going to be happening until from February 2020 or something like that, which means that the last one should be happening around that point. I want more Metroid reps. Well, what else could be repping Metroid? Got Ridley, got Dark Samus, which is just an echo. And then you got Metroid, Samus. God damn it. Almost Metroid. Samus, you got Samus. And then Zero Suit Samus, of course, but that's just Samus without the suit. But who else could they put? You already told me that the other bounty hunters never really got some screen time originally. Hello? It's not there. Dan's gone.
defeating the opponent. 例えば、タイプ相性の強い、良い技を持っているポケモンが中心となって攻撃して、で戦況に合わせて補助技とか、回復技で味方をサポートするっていうのがすごい大事だと思います。So yeah, once you get into the battle, identifying maybe which of the 4 Pokemon will have the best type advantage to be the main attacker, and also like who can be the best kind of supporter or the...
Dan, are you like thinking or something? Putting on your thinking cap? Think. Dan asked for another character. Okay, well, how about... I was gonna make a joke out of it, but Solix. I was gonna make a joke out of it that I was gonna say that 3DS game with like the chibi characters. I was gonna make a fucking joke out of it, saying how about one of them, but I couldn't fucking remember the name. That was a hit and a miss. Solix. Let me see who that is. This guy. Dan wants this guy. Sucks. You wanna know what confuses me so much? Is they did that whole bit for the Banjo and Kazooie reveal. They did the whole bit where they showed heroes versus villains before they showed it. Not my favorite hunter, but he is more than likely a big bad in Prime 4. They showed like the bad guys versus the heroes sort of thing, and then they got to the point where Banjo or DK and K. Roll are just hanging out in the house sleeping, and then they revealed Banjo. Why did they do that? Banjo's not a bad guy, or, well, he's a hero, but he's not a bad guy, and it's not like they were gonna... Like, it made sense for King K. Rool because it was like, hey, look at all these bad guys and heroes, but who's missing a bad guy? DK, and then they showed King K. Rool. It was weird. Dan sent me a picture for the character over Messenger. But yeah, these guys are just doing their treehouse thing now. And I'm not going to sit around and watch the whole thing. Now... Show Doom Eternal. 4 p.m. to be announced. Ubisoft. There's a thing that just says Ubisoft right here for some reason. Yu-Gi-Oh! There's nothing for Simpsons. They don't say anything about Simpsons. Gruntilda confirmed for Smash. I would think that somewhat, but at the same time, she was already shown there flying around on the map. So I don't think they would put her there. And I don't even know how they would make her like a fighter. She sucks the life out of, that's her final smash. She sucks the life out of one of, the fighters and gains youth. But, yeah, we still have that Konami special announcement thing that's at 5:30 PT, which would be... I don't know. What's that, ET? Well, if 6 o'clock PT is 9 p.m. ET, that would be 8:30. So 8:30 is a Konami thing. So, of course, I'm going to be back with that. I'll check out what the Konami has to say with their special announcement, and then hopefully after Konami's done, we can check if Simpsons has anything going. Because Konami is 30 minutes before the Simpsons thing is supposedly going to be. But of course, before we end it here, we gotta enjoy our treat. Actually, before we watch this, I made us a treat. I made something before I started the stream today. I'm gonna show it here. I'm gonna show it here today to you guys. Oh, Dan left. Oh, he's not gonna see the treat. No, I didn't leave. Dan didn't leave. He didn't leave me forever. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work right away. Sweet. So I made a little treat of my own. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Well, the Discord, you left out of your account disconnected from Discord for a second there. So I thought you left. Okay, we're ready? Here's the treat I made. I had that stuck in my head for like the whole time. I couldn't help but do it. I felt like life was not complete without it. I just love how they throw. Yeah. It looks so out of place. They literally took them off their hand and was just like, whoop! It's so good. Okay. Now it's our treat time. Now we're gonna be watching Frog. La 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 bubbles. Nom 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 nom. Breakfast. She does eat like Dan. Nom 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 nom. La la la. La la la. La la la. Sniff, sniff, sniff. They recast the caterpillar. The fuck? Sounds like she's trying to say Sherbert. Did she just meow? What the dog just like bite her, thinking that she's a cat? God, they did it again! They threw him! That poor dog, just constantly getting thrown. Next we have Don't Cry. Let's skip the intro. Sleeping! Russer. Oh gosh, she's making out with the dog. The f***? Look at her face. Well, now the thing that they're trying to do to make her laugh is not the funny thing. It's just everything else. Can someone please turn this into an ASMR? Oh my god. That'd be some next level shit. Just having it in your mic, like your headset. One moment you hear him slurping on one side, next moment you hear him slurping on the other side. Oh my god. Why am I laughing so hard? That is a true question indeed.
What are you doing there, lovely? You're making a picture? Oh, well, let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay, all right. Is it a picture of a flower? No.
No.
Is it a picture of a cloud? That's not a cloud, Nemo. Oh, okay.
She's drawing her first hentai.
Get away. Go on. And get away from my croissant.
Get away from my croissant.
Oh, fiddle faddle. Can I see your picture? Oh no, I'm not allowed to see your picture? Okay.
Does Grandma have like a balloon under her shirt?
Oh, I'm sorry. almost done. It's almost done. Can I see your picture? Oh.
It's her boobs. She's got like one cleavage.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay. Oh, come here on my knee. Come on. Oh. Okay, let me take a look at your picture.
Oh God!
That's the most beautiful
It is
picture.
hentai.
Nana, is that a picture of me? Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, that's so. I'm gonna hang it on the fridge.
They're bending a stick up.
That's beautiful. Now let's draw one for Russell.
Oh, you gotta put Russell in it? Yeah, she's bending over. The picture was her bending over. Look, it's like she bending over and then this hentai of herself. She made an hentai of her grandma. Her Nana. Lollipop time.
It's a lolly. It's a lolly.
Oh my God, can they put Russell and her slurping next to each other and make that ASMR? Holy shit. Lolly! Why does she talk like that? It's so amazing.
Mister. My lolly. No. 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 Mister.
Can we go back? I want to hear a slurp louder. Oh,
No.
it's so weird.
Mister.
Why did anyone make that noise?
No.
Put it in your mouth. No, she won't even take it now. Ew, dog cuties. Ah, she's a tough girl. She didn't cry about that. You took her lolly. She didn't even cry. The last one. She has a nut.
Oh, there you are, baby. Here's the nut for the chipmunk.
chipmunk some nuts.
Monk? Hey, chipmunk.
They're making it like it's the Holy Grail. Bite it! Monk.
Monk.
That's a big nut for a small monk.
Monk. The monk, man, the monk.
What the fuck's going on? Is someone making kissy noises into the mic? Back away with this nut.
Monk! All gone!
My world isn't complete without Mona. But we've watched them all. When you find caught in the walnut. I thought she was about to eat the chipmunk. Step 1, get high as fuck. Step 2, set to half speed. Step 3, fuck. God damn it. Nanaland is my best. Is my.
Just cut your.
Oh shit! It's still on slow.
Let me cut your hair. Let me get. What are those for? What these? Oh, they're scissors. What's wrong? Are you afraid? That's gonna hurt. Oh, sweet. It's not gonna hurt, I promise.
What the fuck?
No, it's not. Here, look at your nana. Look at your nana. I'll show you. I'll cut my own hair, okay? Just to show you that it doesn't hurt. Okay? Okay, here we go. I'll just get some there. Are you looking? Okay. There we go. You see? You see that? Yeah, that didn't hurt at all.
Does Nana feel?
Yeah, do you want to feel it there, sweet pea? Okay.
occipital pubes. Oh god. Oh shit, I think this whole episode, I'll have to save that for some time in the future. Inside Nanaland's house, like, the intro is all different. So this is around the point when they decided, oh, we're not going to make it 3-minute long anymore. We're going to make it a whole show. Nanaland has become a very successful 3-minute short series, 1998 to 1999, airing in between shows on popular children's channels such as YTV and Nickelodeon. With 71 shorts, creators Jamie Shannon and Jason Hopley felt that they could do a lot more. They wanted to convert the short series into an official 30-minute show. A test pilot was made, including new characters such as Allie the cat, Mona's mom, and Mr. Wilkins, later Mr. Waka. Better lighting, puppetception, story time, and for first time ever, a look inside Nana's house. With a much bigger budget, the new pilot turned out to be what Shannon and Hopley wanted Nanaland to be since day one. 30-minute show got greenlit and ran for 3 seasons. During the show's high points, production released nearly every original short and this pilot on DVD in 2004. No episodes of the half-hour show were ever released. Whoa, wait. You're saying that this was the only 30-minute episode that was released? That's a crime against humanity. We're gonna have to save this for another time, though. Sound like I said Nintendo. But yeah, that's it for now. Oh, they're showing Animal Crossing! Okay, I want to watch a little bit of this before we go. Oh, I need this. I want to see a little bit of this.
ちなみにこのたぬき地のこの案内所でもう一つ特徴的な新しい機能があります。でそれがこのヌークマイレージになります。
So one of the new functions here is Nook mileage, Nook miles.
でこのヌークマイルというのは、実際のマイルのように例えば今回お出かけ飛行機に乗ってお出かけするんですけど、その飛行機に乗ったりですか、そのショッピングをしたりとか、今この
I can't wait for this game.
ものを実際作ってこのように DIY ツールを作ったことに応じてとか、島で過ごしていろんな体験に対してマイルをもらうことができます。
So Nook Mile kind of works like the actual airline mileage programs. So when we moved out here on the airplane, you got miles for that. And then a lot of the activities that you do on the island, you also accumulate miles for that. We just made the flimsy axe, so we got miles credit for that as well. And then so there's so many ways to acquire these miles and then also use them as well.
ちなみに日本語ではたぬきマイレージですね。
It's called tanuki mileage in Japanese.
Tanuki mileage.
でこのマイレージを貯めるとなんかいろんなサービスとか
Gonna be flying a plane?
アイテムと交換できるので、マイレージによってまた新しい楽しみ
Oh, look at it.
があるようになっています。
And And then these miles, you'll be able to exchange them for items and other activities. So it's a new way of enjoying the game.
It is really nice that it feels like you can progress doing any kind of
It's got
activity
like a
that you
mini map
enjoy in
now.
Animal Crossing. On top of it just being a fun way for you to relax, you're making progress in the game. You're having a chance to earn some of those rewards.
And you can earn those rewards for doing things that you didn't always earn.
It looks really good.
For, like even just picking weeds. Sure, it made your area more beautiful, but it didn't really give you anything else. But now you can earn miles for that and use them for something.
じゃあ、斧も手に入ったことなんで木材を集めていきたいと思います。
Since I now have the flimsy axe, I think I'm going to start collecting hardwood.
And here we can see just the variety. Collecting things has always been a part of Animal Crossing, but there's so many different types of collectible crafting materials now. Even looking at the wood that you're chopping there, every time you pick something up, you're going to wonder, okay, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to make with this next?
こうやって斧を使って木から
She got some
木材を
hardwood.
取り出すことができるんですけども、ちょっと今今回時間も限られている中で木材って集めるのが大変なんで今からちょっと野上さんに手伝ってもらおうと思います。
So as you can see, I can use this flimsy axe to collect hardwood, but since we have a limited amount of time today and there's a lot of hardwood to collect, I think I'm going to recruit Mr. Nogami here and have him help me out.
Right on.
どのようにするかと言いますと、この今コールアイランダーというアプリを使うと同じ島に住んで
You
い
can
る
call
住
friends
民
to play
同士
together.
で一緒にプレイすることができるようになります。
So this is how I'm going to do this. On the Nook phone, there's an application called Call an Islander. And then when you call an item, you'll be able to call another resident on the island and then play together.
So since Nogami-san has a house on this island as well, he can come out and help out. Nogami-san, I love your outfit. That's awesome. Looks very appropriate for a squid researcher.
I don't know why I'm wearing this outfit, but all right.
It's a good look.
このようにそのジョイコンをお裾分けして同じ住民同士で遊べるっていうのが実は動物の森シリーズでは初めての体験になります。
So actually, to be able to play with your friend or family by sharing Joy-Con controllers is something that's very new to the Animal Crossing franchise.
You can.
でこうやって
It's got local play.
木材集めなどもはかどるので、今までだったらこう一人ずつ別々に遊んで見ているしかできなかった時間差でもちろん楽しんでいただくこともできるんですけど、今回こうやって同時に遊んでいただくことができます。
So in the previous titles, I mean, of course, you were able to watch each other play and then have fun that way. But with New Horizons, you're able to play together and then
And actually do
and then so it's basically a whole new way of playing together.
And just as you're collecting this material here,
Originally, they could just come in and run around, boringly do nothing.
Watch, but I'm also really drawn to the sound effects here. Nogami-san, can you talk to us a little bit about the sound design for this game?
そうですね。今回のニューホライズンズではよりこうユーザーお客さんにこの没入体験を楽しんでいただくためにいろいろな工夫をしています。
So there's a lot of things that we've experimented and then we've tried out for the users to have that immersive feeling when they're playing this game.
でそのためにはフォーリーサウンドという手法を取り入れていまして、例えば砂の上を実際に歩いたり、あるいはちょっとスタジオの近くの草を買ってきて踏みつけたりして足音の音を録音してよりナチュラルな音を再現しています。
And in order to achieve that from the sound
So now you can craft.
we adapted this.
So you gotta like craft your tools instead of buying them, I guess.
And then what it essentially does is record a natural sound and then use it as a sound effect in the game. So we sometimes walked on sand to get that sound, or cut some grass from around the office and then walked on it to get that sound.
あと今木や草がちょっと揺れてるのが見えると思うんですけど、この風を表現していまして、風が強くなると木が揺れたりっていう風になんていうか現実の空気もちょっと再現しようとしています。
And then another thing that you probably noticed is that the leaves on the trees are kind of moving, and then this is actually expressing the wind on the island. So depending on how strong the wind is blowing, some of them sway a little bit harder.
And the sound of the wind is really beautiful too. It's very relaxing and immersive.
じゃあベンチがそう言ってる間に出来上がったんですけど、ちょっとまだこれ1個だけでは寂しいのでもう1個何か作ってみたいと思います。
So now I have a a bench, but just having a single furniture is a little bit sad, so I think I'm going to make something else too.
何か野上さん。
そうですね、僕が
You can make a coconut drink.
を持ってるので、それのちょっと大きい版のボンファイヤーを。
You can make a hobo fire.
Since I already have a campfire, why don't we make a bonfire?
There's like a tin thing with like fire under it. It's a hobo fire.
ボンファイヤーは
Making hobo
キャンプファ
food.
イヤーと木材を使って作ることができます。で、このように何か DIY で作った家具を使ってさらに作るというような DIY もあります。
So bonfire, you'll be able to make that with some wood and a campfire, which is an item. There are items where you will need another item to create. So there's a lot of variety in these recipes.
じゃあちょっと野上さんに交代します。
So I'm gonna change the leader to Mr. Nogami.
Oh, that's cool.
今
You can change the leader too.
でその誰に付き添ってプレイしているかっていうのが分かるようになっています。
As you can see, there's a little flag on top of Mr. Nogami's head, and then that shows that he's the leader, and then you'll be.
And it shows all of his stuff.
Who'll be leading that gameplay.
Nogami-san, are you walking around with a squid?
はい。
Yeah.
なぜかイカを持ってますね。なんでこんなもん持って
I don't know why I have a squid, but I always have it in my pocket.
あとちょっと、はい、僕これキャンプファイヤーを持ってますので、はい、これをとこれとこれを拾って、はい、10個あるんで、じゃあこれで。
Okay, so since I already have a campfire,
きます。
I'm gonna pick up the wood, and then I'm gonna go craft a bonfire on the workbench.
So it's one of the things that's really wonderful here for the first time in the Animal Crossing series, being able to play side by side at the same time with other folks who live on your island. This idea that you can have your different inventories, swap back and forth who's in charge, and then take advantage of that. You can actually have up to 8 players living on a single island, and 4 of them can play together this way just by sharing Joy-Con on a single system. So if you've got someone in your family, their thing is, I just really like collecting this material or that material, you can kind of share the load a little bit as you work on your island and then come play together. You're all enjoying the experience at the same time, and you're taking turns and trading and making these much bigger crafting projects. But on top of that, with the folks on your island, there's also local wireless and online multiplayer that we're going to be able to talk about hopefully more later on. But with that, it can be 8 people all gathering on a single player's island to have the same kind of fun activity side by side.
Yeah, the trailer in the Nintendo Direct, if you saw that scene at the very end with all the different players there, that was actually made using that feature.
じゃあちょっとボンファイヤーできましたんで、ちょうど写真を
How many players does this game have?
そうですね。私最初のこのテントの周りを豪華にしたいんで、じゃあここにぜひ置いてください。
じゃあさっき作ったボンファイヤーを置きます。
So since
また間違えた。
今までのようにこのドロップアイテム、プレイスアイテムっていうのは葉っぱの状態で置くこともできるし、こうやって飾ることもできます。
So since we now have a bonfire, we hunted a location. Miss Kyoko hunted a location, and then decided that around the tent would probably be the best place. And then so they're gonna decorate this area. And then Miss Kyoko also mentioned that there's a place an item and drop an item option, and then the players would be able to choose whether they want to place the furniture, like decorate the furniture, or just place the leaf.
And it's really incredible. It opens up your entire island, really, the same way you decorated your house. You're going to be able to put stuff in so many interesting places and really make your island feel like your own.
じゃあこんな感じで場所も整ったので写真を撮ってみたいと思います。
Okay, since we have the location and we have everything set up, I think I'm going to take a photo.
カメラはもちろんそのスイッチの本体機能で撮っていただくこともできる。
On the flag, it looks like Charlie Brown's head.
So of course you'll be able to use the switch function, the switch camera to take a photo, but we also have a camera app on the Nook phone.
このカメラを使っていただくことで、ズーム機能だったり、こういうフィルター機能っていうのもあって、なんかより自由な撮影を楽しんでいただけます。
And by using this camera app, you're able to select filters or zoom in and out, and then so you'll be able to take photos that you desire, that you can decorate a little bit more and have more freedom with.
It's a nice way to commemorate a big project, or when you've got a bunch of friends hanging out with you, take a little group photo.
じゃあこのちょっとポーズも決めて写真を撮ってみたいと思います。
Okay, I think I'm gonna strike a pose and then take this photo.
And something that folks maybe if they're very sharp-eyed are noticing, there's a little sort of spout that's coming out of the sand not too far from you. We can't really show this too much yet, but there's actually clams living on the beach, and if you dig those up, you can craft fishing bait using clams. So worthwhile keeping that in mind if you're really into fishing. That's going to be a lot of fun for folks who want to catch some really cool fish too.
今この辺りにいましたよね。
Oh,
I think I saw some spout coming out here.
Oh, nice! Got it.
ね、このようにDIYレシピっていうのは例えば動物から教えてもらったりとか何かこのアイテムを手に入れたことがきっかけでひらめいたりとか、買ったりとか、いろんな手段で DIY レシピは増えていきます。
I'm gonna be wasting so many hours on this game. Just collecting shit.
Or when you acquire a new item, that's something that that you'll also be able to acquire, or you'll also be able to buy them at stores as well.
I think it's interesting how that's really going to mix up players' experiences, depending on how you and maybe a friend of yours.
I wonder how the tools change.
You might have quite a different collection of recipes at your disposal. So then, when you have a chance,
Well, because they're all right now, they have like tools that are all makeshift, right?
What did I find? This is
but I'm guessing the more advanced tools means better resourcing gathering. I don't even know. Like if they got a better bug net, what would that even mean? Like easier to catch bugs? Because it's not like gonna give you more bugs. If you're going to catch one butterfly, you're going to catch one butterfly. I don't see how you go to use your bug net to go catch a butterfly and somehow get two out of it.
2020年3月20日の発売日に向けて我々スタッフ一同頑張ってますので
Maybe it just makes the area effect better. Because it is a triangle net, maybe it just makes it much more easier to catch it even if you're not aiming directly at it.
Release this game on March 20th, 2020. We would very much appreciate it.
Well, I can certainly say, based on the experiences I've had having a great time with this game in the office, it's very much worth the wait. So I know, folks, if you're fans of the game, it's hard to be patient, but it's coming together so beautifully. I think the hardest thing for me right now is working on the game. I'm just ready to get my eye.
A common butterfly.
It'll be soon. And Kyoko-san, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with our viewers as well as we wrap up?
はい、今回この新しい無人島という舞台で長くこの動物の森を楽しんでいただけるようにと思う。
I'm just happy they made multiplayer an actual thing. Like, not just, oh yeah, let's run around together and do nothing pretty much. Hey, I'll show you my house for a bit, then you can leave.
In order for us to have you enjoy
Multiplayer is actually like a game now.
For a very, very long time. So we're all working hard to release this game. So thank you very much for your understanding.
Yeah, but in the meantime,
are they saying what they see?
Animal Crossing friends, you could check out Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on smart devices. It's free to download, and there's a lot of stuff that's been added to that game since we released it. So please check that out. But that's all the time we have for today for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you so much.
That's personally the only thing I cared to see.
And Noriko. And coming.
Wait, what's next?
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Link's Awakening. Butterfly wood people. Oh, God, please tell me I can plant some peepos. Actually, yeah, that'd be interesting. Can you do gardening in this game, since now you can like do your own things? I can make some shoosh and peepos. But yeah, it's nice that multiplayer is actually a thing now. You plan it? Anything else? You plan anything else, we can't be friends. Shoosh, Peepo, Smato, Snutter Motto.
Kush. We need games to play together. Sorry, I'm just sitting here processing everything. So this E3 was kind of, I gotta say, all in all, this E3 was kind of lackluster. We got some pretty nice stuff shown, but at the same time, a lot of it was that was already shown before. E3 used to be like a thing where most of the shown we've never seen before, and it's like, oh, this is the first time seeing it. But that doesn't seem to be the case this year. It's worse that Sony wasn't even here either. So we have we had a missing entity in the whole E3. I have a very small list of games I care about this year. Yeah, there wasn't a lot. Like I remember last year when I saw the movies, the list of movies that were coming out this year, I was like, holy shit, the list of movies are crazy. But then for the list of games, though, it's like, okay, yeah, uh-huh. But it seems like 2020 has a large list of games. So it's like this was the year for movies, next year's the year for games. So like I said, Nintendo is doing it safe nowadays. They don't show too many new things that are too far away. Usually nowadays they just show what is sooner than later. But it seemed like all the other companies did that too this E3. Like Ubisoft, they didn't really show anything other than Watch Dogs. Everything else was already announced. Microsoft, I can't remember anything Microsoft really showed. Hopefully we get SpongeBob early next year. Yeah. SpongeBob comes out, that is the year of gaming. SpongeBob comes out and I can die happy after I get the play it. But yeah, okay, so that's it for Nintendo. I don't want to really watch anything else. They're showing Zelda right now, the Link's Awakening, but that's not a game that I want to be spoiled. That would be a game I want to just play myself. So we'll be back at 8:30. I don't know if Dan's gonna be here, but I will be streaming the Konami special announcement that they have, and then after that, hopefully,
hopefully after that, Simpsons. Something for Simpsons. It says 9 p.m. Well, it said 6, but I'm sure that meant PT. We're in ET, so 9 p.m. Something for Simpsons. I really don't know where that's going to be shown, but I'm assuming if it's not shown on Twitch's channel, then it's probably going to be shown on a Simpsons channel. If they have a Twitch or if they have a YouTube, they'll probably be shown there. I might be here, not sure yet. Depends on where I am in SpongeBob movie. Well, that's a few hours from now, so. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this E3 to some extent. Hey, we got Banjo. We got Banjo for Smash. Yeah, Banjo. That's all we can say. All we can say. Like, again, I'm excited for other games, but those were already announced. I'm talking about shit that's new, and Banjo's new. He's coming. He's coming fall. We have to deal with Dragon Quest character first, but then we get Banjo. Yeah! Off topic for a sec, Dan. You said that you brought SpongeBob, and it just reminded me. We have to add that. I don't know if we have, but we have to add that to our list of like we have to watch on stream someday. Because we have like a list of stuff, shows and movies that we need to watch with the fans when we actually have fans, and that's one of them. SpongeBob. Oh yeah, I agree. But yeah, see you guys later for more whatever Konami has. It better be something big. If it's just fucking more information on Death Stranding, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, see you then. Bye!